Good morning, children. Welcome to 5th Standard English online class. First lesson, Meet the March family. So this is about a family wherein the father, mother, because they are Mr. and Mrs. March they will call, and with 4 daughters, how their family is running. About that, the story is said here. So it was a Christmas time, Christmas events. Just before the Christmas, December 25th is Christmas. Before 25th means 24th, 24th is celebrated as Christmas Eve. So this is about the Christmas, how this March family is celebrating Christmas. Now Christmas won't be Christmas without any presents, grumbled Joe, lying on the rug. So I'll just read it first, after I'll explain to you. It's so dreadful to be poor. Sighed spelling is wrong here. Sighed Meg, looking down at her old dress. I don't think it's fair for some girls to have plenty of pretty things and other girls nothing at all, added little Amy. We have got father and mother and each other, said Beth from her corner. It was Christmas Eve. The 4 March girls were waiting for their mother to come home. She was a social worker and spent her time helping the poor and the needy. Father was away at Washington, working as a chaplain in the army. A civil war was raging in America and it was hard for everyone. The girls had $1 each to spend, but their mother had proposed not having any presents that Christmas as their men were suffering so much in the army. Each girl had planned to buy something for Christmas. Jo, the bookworm, wanted to buy a book for herself as she loved reading. Beth, some new music, Amy a box of famous drawing pencils, and Meg a number of pretty things. All of them worked hard. Meg taught children. Jo was a companion to a fussy old lady, Aunt March. Beth washed dishes and kept things tidy. Amy was the only one who went to school, where girls laughed at her dresses, made fun of her nose, and teased her for being poor. So this is about the 4 children. They are just conversing with each other because they wanted to get some presents for Christmas. So Christmas means, Santa Claus comes, he gives some presents and all that, isn't it? So here what happened, these children have collected some pocket money to spend it for to buy some presents for Christmas. But what had happened here is, mother had warned them not to spend any money to buy any gifts because there was a war which was going on and so many people were suffering in the army. So because people were suffering, these people are also part of those people who are suffering. So she said that no gifts this Christmas. So because mother had told no gifts, these children are just having a conversation within themselves, and without gift, what is this Christmas? That's what they were feeling. So what happened here? Christmas won't be Christmas without any presents, grumbled Jo, lying on the rug. So Jo is nothing but Josephine. She is the second daughter in Mark's family. So she was just grumbling. What she said, without present means what? We cannot celebrate Christmas at all. It's so dreadful to be poor, sighed Meg, looking down at her old dress. So this Meg is nothing but Margaret. She's the eldest daughter in the family. So looking at her old dress, she had an old dress worn. So she's saying, it's so bad to be born in a poor family. I don't think it's fair for some girls to have plenty of pretty things and other girls nothing at all, added little Amy. So what she's saying, Amy is the youngest one who was going to school. So I don't think it's so fair for some girls to have plenty of pretty things and other girls nothing at all. Because these children were in a poor family. Amy is saying, because Amy was going to school, all her friends were buying new things for Christmas to celebrate. But this girl was not able to buy because she was born in a poor family. So she started thinking of all those things. She started grumbling about that. We have got father and mother and each other, said Beth from her corner. So Beth is nothing but, her name is Elizabeth. So what she said? We have both parents are there, father and mother are there. There are so many families without father, mother, but we have everybody. So we should be happy. That's what who is saying? Elizabeth is saying. Elizabeth is Beth. It was Christmas Eve. It means just a day before Christmas. The 4 March girls were waiting for their mother to come home. So mother was working. So what happened? These 4 girls were waiting because mother had warned them, no, what she said, we should not buy any gifts. So they were just waiting for their mother to come. So what was the mother doing? She was working. What was she? She was a social worker and spent her time helping the poor and the needy. So what was the mother's work? She was a social worker, means she was working in the society, spending her time in what? In helping poor people and the needy people. Father was away at Washington, so father was not with them. He was away at Washington, working as a chaplain. Chaplain means what? You know, the priest who works in the church, you know. So father, what we call as father, brothers and all, no? Like that. He was working as a chaplain. He was a priest in the church. Where? In the army. A civil war was raging in America and it was hard for everyone. So what happened? There was a war which was taking place in America. So everybody were working for this war. The girls had $1 each to spend, but their mother had proposed not having any presents that Christmas as their men were suffering so much in the army. So what happened? The girls all had collected $1 to spend it for Christmas to buy certain gifts. But already mother had warned them not to buy anything because so many people in the army are suffering. When they are suffering, we cannot enjoy ourselves. That's what mother had told these children. Each girl had planned to buy something for Christmas. Jo the bookworm wanted to buy a book for herself as she loved reading. So Jo is Josephine. What she wanted, she was a bookworm, means she was loving books. She wanted to read many books. So what she had planned to buy for Christmas, she had planned to buy a book for Christmas. Beth, some new music. Elizabeth was very much interested with music. So she wanted to buy some new music. Amy, a box of Faber's drawing pencil. So Amy is the youngest one. What she wanted? She wanted to buy some drawing pencils. So she was very much interested in art, in drawing. And Meg a number of pretty things. So she wanted to buy new things. Meg is Margaret. All of them worked hard. Meg taught children. Jo was a companion to a fussy old lady, Aunt March. So all of them worked so much to earn that they had $1, isn't it? To earn that they had worked so much so that they can buy something for the Christmas. But what happened? As mommy had told them not to buy anything, so they just kept silence there. So all of them worked hard. Meg taught children. So what did Meg do? Meg was teaching children and earning money. Jo was a companion to a fussy old lady. There was one more lady, auntie, that is in the March family. So she was very much friendly with a fussy old lady, Aunt March. So Beth washed dishes and kept things tidy. So what did Macbeth do? She was washing all the vessels at home and she was keeping the house very clean. Amy was the only one who went to school where girls laughed at her dresses. So Amy, she was the youngest one. She was going to school, but she could not wear new dresses, good dresses, because they were born in a poor family. So what her friends used to do? Her friends used to make, they used to make fun of her. They used to tease her. See, made fun of her nose and teased her for being poor. So she had a nose which was not good for them to see. So they were making fun of her nose and teased for her being poor. So later on we will see what will happen in the next class. Let us see in the next class. Thank you.